Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. Okay, so it seems like something that you've been waiting on, that seemed like it was maybe very far off, has happened. It could have come in unexpectedly because you're thinking that it's very far off, or that the road to the desired result is far off. There's hope here that's brought in by some news, possibly on a relationship that has been very rocky, that did end badly, that at once you had a vision, that like at one time you did have a vision of moving in, of deepening the relationship, of marriage, whatever this was for you. Because here, this is the card of the desire being there, but having not yet manifested. It came to an end. Possibly after a series of disappointments, but now it's being restored. There's new hope that brings that vision back into the picture. So you're very tempted by the offer, but you're, I think, more careful. There's like a cause for pause because of that Ten of Swords, remembered pain. So it's about taking a risk. Should I? With the Fool, should I take this risk? Or not? It's like this Fool can represent, you might think or feel that, well, maybe it won't stay around long, because it's like a transitory nature on the Fool card. You could also be, with that Fool card, have received news that makes you hopeful, that makes you excited. But the Ten of Swords would kind of keep you grounded, actually. Remembered pain. So it causes, although you're tempted, there's a pause here to think about it. Because what really saddens you is that in the past, you were unable to work together. With that Three of Coins in reverse. See, here's the offer. Somebody comes in, after a period of having been shut out, or having shut you out, whichever way this went. And this is a card of a reunion. So they want to meet up. They want to talk about things. They want to talk about getting back together, giving it another try. So here we see why this vision for this has reappeared. It is something that is desired, that is hoped for, but the past kind of puts a damper on it a bit, and makes you question here the Cup. You know, can we bring this back to life? This is a sudden renewed interest in the Cup, in the relationship. Bringing something back to life. after a period or a time or a pause, a time apart. Here it is again. It's saying the same thing, and it's like, how do I proceed from here with the Chariot? You know, it ended badly. You see, Three of Swords. Look at that. It ended badly, going our separate ways. Both people left heartbroken, going our separate ways. Somebody felt that it wasn't balanced, or that the other wouldn't put the effort. Unexpected news. Somebody makes a move. This is sudden movement, unexpected movement that that presents a new gateway, a chance to wipe the slate clean, but somebody is afraid. And we see this same energy carried up here. We have the Nine of Discs. So this is after a timeout, okay? After a timeout, these people want to get back into a relationship, or somebody wants to get back into a relationship. Manifesting, what they want is to manifest their heart's desire at this time. What they want to do is make better decisions this time around. Somebody's holding back. I mean, it could be the same person here. Holding back, studying the idea. See, this person is studying that coin, sitting on another coin. So sitting on what they have, or guarding, feeling the need to guard what they have. Studying the idea, but now the Three of Swords is here again. So the Three of Swords, so they're taking a deeper look at a situation that does involve the heart, that does involve old hurts, old wounds. That Three of Swords can indicate that maybe it's time to open up the heart again to this new possibility. And this is what they're studying. It could be that somebody's heart is in fact opening again after a period of heartache. And we see the pause here. The Grail Knight and the Four of Swords. Going within, trying to find your answers after having experienced those three swords. So this heartbreak that happened seems to be highlighted here, and seems to be what is holding somebody back. So are they ready to move past, or to let go of the whatever caused those three swords in the past? Are they able to move past that? So all of this causes, it's like a war between the heart and the mind, and what the heart wants and what the mind wants, or what the mind is saying, you know. What the mind, because they speak to each other, you know. But like, who's going to win? And but you know what? Whoever brings that offer, they're expecting that reaction. It's like they know what you're going to do before you do it, or before you say it. It's like they know how you're going to react. So it's almost like they have like something backed up. So because they come back in with something else, you see it here. And maybe this is something emotional, something that they're going to express to you, because that's what that little page there would be saying. And this would be about feelings that they may have not spoken about previously. This could be about opening up emotionally. Maybe it's something that was lacking or something that was not done in the past, that this person is now seeing or realizes that's very important to the relationship or to you. This person is now ready to nurture this. Now, what we see here is the scythe. Okay, so now the scythe is a sudden shock or sudden event, or cutting something or someone out. It's like a swift, clean cut. This is what happened. Okay, so next we have the magnifying glass. So this is like somebody realizes. It's like taking a closer look, okay, first of all. But then it's like something they were not seeing, something that was overlooked, or it's like all is not or was not as it seems, or seemed, or not as it first seemed. Because, and I don't want to confuse you, but here's how this works. The card to the left of the magnifying glass indicates what it appeared before you took a second look, or they did. So before they actually took that second look, they made a very swift decision. Okay, but now they see something differently because there was something that they didn't see at that time. They overlooked it. It wasn't seen. So then the card to the right, which is the ring here, is what is brought to light. So this is about the connection between two people. It is about realizing that you can overcome any problems or issues in the relationship. So the issues or the reasons that they did cut it out, they see clearly now that these are things they could have overcome. Maybe somebody overreacted, like the storm in the teacup type of energy. Anyway, with this card, it speaks to being able to overcome these issues. It speaks to recognition of the connection between two people. It can also speak to another cycle. It can also speak to marriage. The clover is a surprise. It can bring relief. So this could be relief that is brought, to you by them. It's luck. The clover makes things better. The white flowers on these cards are flowers of remembrance. So it can mean that someone is thinking of you, or vice versa, or remembering someone or a situation. So going over that situation, they saw it differently this time. It wasn't as it first appeared. They realize that now. So maybe there's been a misunderstanding. And then at the bottom of the deck here, we have the lilies. And this is a solution. A long-term relationship. It speaks to something long-term. It speaks to a nurturing love, or the nurturing of a relationship. And there could have been a lack of nurturing given to the relationship in the past. And that caused the disruption. So now they come back. They now see something they didn't see previously. They are expecting your reaction. It's possible apologies are offered. And you, of course, must decide. But I feel from what I see that the heart opens up again, you know, to this new possibility, to finally manifest the vision that you had. Something you thought that maybe was a long way off, or that was out of reach, now is within your grasp once again. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in donations to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.